in here?
The way you get a dragonfly. Okay, we're gonna turn this into a daily vlog. Apparently.
Hey.
How did that get in here?
I don't know what that was big. Did it got something to do with it?
It was already there. Opening the door and leaving it open.
Everything was here overnight.
Didn't happen on my watch. It didn't happen on my watch.
You enjoy your come about 2 days, 2-3 days.
Then go to the Tuesday.
So we are the Roach family.
Yes.
No, I don't spit it.
You spit it in.
We the Roach family. That's my beautiful mother back there. They call her Andrea. I call her Anime. Stay on the road.
Oh God.
Stay on the road.
Oh my God.
Good gracious. That's Gabby.
Hey y'all.
I call her Big Bertha.
That was smelly. Oh.
And that's the Pappy. That's Sam.
Papa Roach.
Don't say that. Get copyright. That's a band name.
Oh.
So I want to talk to y'all, and they can put in their input if they want to. I don't really care. Look at this old talk.
We're not about to follow him all the way to Virginia.
Sure ain't. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all because the school system talking about opening back up, and I feel like that's some bullshit in itself. When you got colleges, you got the big leagues, you got NBA and NFL talking about they're not gonna open back up. They're not even gonna start for until further notice. But yet you got people in the school saying this is shit I'm talking about right there. You don't know if it's a Tahoe or Suburban.
It's a Suburban.
It's Suburban, yeah.
But he need to turn.
Today, Junior.
I ain't start with y'all.
Looking back, trying to be not damn. He hanging on like the window looking.
I guess it's gonna be live and uncut. 'Cause I ain't editing all that. But anyway,
I feel like that they shouldn't go back to school right now. I feel like now it's more of a convenience for the parents to send the kids back to school. But a lot of the parents I've been talking to say they're not sending their kids back to school.
They gonna send them
Right
back or they'll
now.
be fine.
Yeah, that's true. Your hands kind of tied. Either you send them back a time or fine. But then you got to look at your child catching the virus or being a carrier for the virus and bringing it back to somebody at the house. And there's a lot of people around here that live with elders. Now, that's hard for them to come back from.
my thing is, you got a lot of newborns that's being born now that ain't even got shots, but
Right.
yet you forcing kids to go back to school. And I feel like parents really need to step up and be like, no, I don't feel comfortable for my child to go back to school. I don't feel comfortable for my child going back to school around other kids, because everybody ain't clean like you are, or everybody don't got the same hygiene standards like you got.
Right.
So I feel like, and I work up front at administrative office, you could basically say I'm an educator, but at the same time, if it comes down to it where I have to give a mask to Lil Beth or either the mask go to me, fuck your child. No, nobody give a damn shit. My thing is, Lil Beth already came in, huh?
You can't say
Why
that.
can I say that?
Under 11 don't have to wear a mask, do they?
And that's another thing. Like, why is we having half-ass standards across the whole state?
Because it's a man-made disease, a man-made virus.
It doesn't make.
How you gonna tell me that it's gonna end on this day, and how you gonna tell me the people from this age group to that age group is not gonna be affected? Like, how do you know all the details about it? It's because it's man-made.
I just don't understand why you got an input.
It happened on The Simpsons.
What they got to do with that?
Because everything that happened on The Simpsons has happened yet except for Trump dying. After this virus go away, it was his funeral on The Simpsons. Google it.
It just don't make any sense to me. Nope, wrong way. It don't make any sense to me because everybody's temperature in our household been registering in the 97.3 up to the 97.7.
Mommy checking
So
everything.
hardly ever, rarely do you get a temperature that's in the 98s, let alone 98.6, which is considered the perfect temperature. Now, let's put a scenario in check. Lil Beth already came in with a 98.9. Okay, she already 0.3 degrees over the regular, set standard. Lil Beth already got the COVID. And then you're gonna say, because she do. Who coming in that warm? A child coming in that warm? Who? And then she gonna go in, she already done played. Now you gonna sit her back up front to the office because she's sluggish. She ain't eat breakfast.
And she gotta throw up.
And then she been throwing up the whole morning. My thing is, and then you gonna send her back up to the front office with me. Who gonna take care of her till her parents get there? I ain't touching the little baby. I'm not touching. I don't even like helping adults when they dry heaving and shit. So I just feel like for kids, for public schools, not even just kids, for public schools, we need to rethink this thing. If colleges are closed, cause the college I'm going to, they got campus shut down. They not even letting people move in. And then you got they cancel sports. That's the big thing. Cause for colleges, if they cancel sports, then you know it's serious. Cause that's for a lot of colleges. Yeah, for a lot of colleges, that's their top revenue. It's sports.
Football.
Yeah, football. They can't even you can't play football without touching somebody. That virus gonna enter through some clothes and pads. That's the number one sport at colleges. That and lacrosse.
And that body fluid that's gonna flow from one person to another, the sweat and the saliva and stuff, that's gonna flow from one person to another. You know that's gonna transfer
Exactly.
the virus.
My thing is this: kids don't know 6 feet. They don't know social distancing.
Exactly.
All the kids, when they go back to school, all they worried about is they haven't seen their friends in a long time. So they're gonna want to hug. They're gonna want to play. They're gonna want to touch. You gotta think about all of that.
Yeah, we are touchy-feely society anyway.
Right. And my thing is, that's all we teach at our center, you know, is to embrace when you see somebody, or to hug, give them a hug or a handshake. They really don't do handshakes like that because, you know, they small. But, you know, that's just the one big thing that they do, they hug. I mean, we had kids stay over at the house many, many times and many years before. And when they wake up, the first thing they want to do is hug me. Don't touch me. But the first thing they want to do is hug. And so you know what they're doing when they get to the school.
Right.
And some kids, when they get off the bus, they hold hands until they get into the school.
Right.
Because that's just how they was taught, and that's just how they raised. So I don't know how you're going to keep kids from not touching each other. I don't know how you're going to keep kids from not sharing toys. And
it's hard for adults because we used to seeing each other and hugging each other. It's hard for us to see each other in the store and not hug, because you got to remember, oh snap, the virus.
Right.
You know, and at church.
Right.
I look at our church. That's all we know.
Right.
Hug, love on each other. And it's hard. Girl, y'all see that mercury?
We as adults got to constantly remind ourselves not to. So we can't get upset when a child does.
Right.
And then this child is sick, or this child is infected. Or this child may not be infected, but may be a carrier of the virus.
Mm-hmm.
But the virus don't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And but the next child can't defend themselves against the virus because their immune system is not set up to defend this, to be in defensive mode against that virus. So therefore, boom, you got somebody that nobody in the classroom registered with it, but all of a sudden somebody got it.
And you got a class. I mean, we from a small town, so don't tell where we're from, because, you know, you got people be stalking me. But we from a small town and stuff. And like the biggest, let's say we got like 300 people. All it takes is one person. And they got to shut down and quarantine the whole school. Now, they could let everybody go home, or it could be a drastic measure of where everybody got to stay at that school until further notice. My thing is, you got schools bigger, way bigger than where the town I'm from. You got schools way bigger than that. They got over 1,000 kids. Now, what hospital can hold 1,000 kids, let alone 300 random people that are still coming off the street talking about they got the symptoms for COVID-19? What they really gonna do is the hospitals ain't gonna be able to treat all these people. How they gonna treat? What you drinking?
Some water.
Oh, okay. How you gonna treat all these people? They just gonna tell them to go home, beat their backs, and take Tylenol until further notice. Ain't no other way to treat these kids. They don't got ventilators for all these kids. Let alone adults. You ain't got enough ventilators. You ain't got the equipment. And we really don't even got the revenue to take care of these kids that are not insured. And how you gonna pay for all that? How you gonna pay for it? And then you gonna shut down school and you have to quarantine. And it's gonna be about 2022 until you get all this back right.
It's gonna be about that long or longer before the economy itself get right.
Exactly. The economy itself is taking so long to get back right. It's taking so long. But anyway, we already at the 10-minute mark. That's I gotta work on that zooming. We already at the 10-minute mark. That's just our little rant about the COVID-19 and how the shit ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And always, I want y'all to like and subscribe. And I probably do more family vlogs because they somewhat cool. And
What the hell you doing all that coughing for? You might need a swab.
Don't start. Don't start.
All that coughing
Don't
and
start.
shit.
I got
You ain't
asthma.
cover your
I
damn
got
mouth.
asthma.
Asthma don't make your ass cough.
I got asthma. I got asthma.
No phlegm or nothing.
We deal with mucus anyway. It don't make no damn sense. You gonna stop about Chick-fil-A?
No, we're not going by Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna stop you by this
Take
little.
him to 7-Eleven, get
I'm
that
gonna stop
sauce.
you by this little Farmer Joe's and get your chicken sandwich out of there.
I want to. They got rats and
Yeah,
roaches.
don't make no difference.
Man, I want to that place. Man, you're not gonna hold me up.
Yeah,
You
shit,
holding
we go-
us up.
I know who's supposed to been gone. I figured we get back, y'all be ready. Motherfucker, she's still in the damn bed.
Well, I'm sorry, I was tired.
We'll see y'all later.